Hello and welcome, OFP Nation, to our Wednesday midweek analysis of the markets. It is January 29th already, and we're going to take a look at our watch list and see how things have been moving since we last got together on Sunday. Nick, are you with me?
Yes, I am here.
Beautiful. Who is with us today? Please let us know in the comments what your name is and where you are from so we can shout you out and say hello. If you have any pairs that you want us to look at too today, please drop them in the comments. And once we finish our analysis, if it's a pair that we didn't go over, we'll go over it for you guys. All right, so let's dive in. Let's take a look at these charts. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Let's take a look. Let's see what the markets are going to give us.
All right. So let's start off with dollar index. So dollar index started off strong. We actually had a gap in the market where we pushed all the way up strongly, and we seem to be at a level of resistance. So we can either continue with this downside move, or we might actually be reversing from here and going all the way up. So those are the two scenarios. But as of now, we're still cautious with the market as the dollar may continue strengthening for the next few days. So let's also look at dollar Mexican. So dollar Mexican, we had, of course, the break here, and we continued pushing down. And it seems like we are in a slight pullback since Monday. And we have also reached a level of resistance. But from that resistance, we seem to be continuing with our downward move. So most likely towards the end of the week, we may see ourselves even covering this gap that we had on Monday. So that is outlook on dollar Mexican. Let's actually now look at dollar yen. So with dollar yen, we still are pushing to the downside, and we are most likely coming to the support level that we mentioned over here, but we haven't yet reached there. So for now, we can literally do nothing on dollar yen, but wait for it to come to this level. Then maybe from there, we can start to look for some long opportunities on dollar yen. Then let's look on euro dollar. Euro dollar, we were strongly moving to the upside, and we seem to be covering this pin bar that we talked about over here, that we might pull back to this area and then bounce from it. So if we continue holding this area, then most likely we'll be looking to make a new high and reach the levels of almost 1.0500. But for now, we are still here, and there's a possibility of us crossing to the downside. And if that happens, then we might actually see a trend reversal, and we might continue with the downward trend on euro dollar. Then let's also look at pound dollar. Pound dollar, almost same scenario, but we still seem to be stronger to the upside. So we looked at the dollar index. So this may be what can be representing the strength of the dollar, but we might actually even be seeing dollar index continue dropping. So those are the two scenarios we have here. And here it looks like we might actually be pushing up and ending the week probably with a new high over here, but we are yet to see what happens afterwards. And then let us look at CAD Swiss. So today with CAD Swiss, we actually had the interest rates, and this is what caused this whipsaw to the downside and to the upside. And as of now, as we talked about on Monday, that we might actually feel, oh, sorry, on Sunday, that we may actually feel this whipsaw right here, which we actually did. And so for now, we might actually be looking to continue to the upside. So once this trend line is broken, then we can be looking for some long opportunities going to the upside, most probably possibly reaching here or making an all-time high for January, or rather this year. So yeah, that's what we are actually seeing on CAD Swiss. Let's look at pound yen. So pound yen, we seem to be in a consolidation. Not much movement currently, and we reached this level of resistance and we just seem to have bounced immediately to the downside, but we still seem to be in a consolidation at this current moment. So up until we probably make a new high, then we can continue with the upside movement and then maybe also make a new high for the year on pound yen. But as of now, we seem to be in a consolidation for the time being. Then let's look at gold. So gold, we actually have a head and shoulders, textbook head and shoulders. Yeah, so this is what we have right now. So this is like the left shoulder over here. This is like the left shoulder. Then this is the head. Then we have the push down over here. And then this is like the right shoulder. And we seem to be completing this coming to the downside over here. So this is what we're actually seeing. And then we might actually push all the way further down this side. So this is just like an ideal textbook head and shoulders reversal. So like I said, we might actually have a very, very strong dump on gold these coming few days and weeks. So you just need to actually look at that. So this can be actually a great selling opportunity where the stop loss will be at the previous high, which was over here, which is actually really, really logical. And then the target may be this previous swing low over there. So we might actually be seeing levels. Oh, sorry about that. So we may actually be seeing levels of 2700 by probably February. Since we have already come to the end of the month, we might actually be seeing ourselves here in February, like early February. And if this does continue, we may even actually see ourselves in reaching 2500 or 2600. So right now we have a head and shoulders pattern forming. So this is a highly advantageous shorting opportunity on gold that can be taken if you play your cards right. Yeah. So let's move over now to the indices. So let's look at NAS 100. So NAS 100 shockingly just dropped out of nowhere on Monday. It gapped, dropped, and it just seems like the market is ready to be in a bearish trend for the year. That's what I'm actually seeing. Like maybe the days of NAS 100 going up are over for now. So we might actually be seeing some continuous downward move. So my analysis on NAS 100 is we might possibly be coming all the way here back to 20,600. So just keep an eye watch on that. We might actually be coming to 20,600. If not, if we do come all the way up here, then maybe we might actually be possibly looking to make a new high for the year on NAS 100. And let's look at US 30. So I believe US 30 is also in the same scenario. Not really. US 30 is actually holding its stance. We had a gap, of course, but it went to the upside, and we seem to be making a new high for the year. And this is definitely a very strong uptrend that we are seeing right here. Like we started all the way down here, and we seem to be continuing all the way up. So we might actually be bouncing here, then making a new high, then push all the way down, then make a new high. So now US 30, we're already making new highs for the year, which is what we are doing on US 30. So yet to see what happens afterwards. But longs going to the upside are surely to be profitable on US 30. Then let's look at crypto at this moment, the last but not the least. So we are down here at the level with Ethereum. So I wouldn't say we're out of this consolidation up until we break 2,900. We might actually still have some upside movement and then come all the way to 3,700. So we can keep an eye watch on that. Then Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been doing the bounce from 100,000 going all the way up again to 110,000. So it seems that's where we're heading right now. It's like we're heading to 110,000. So yeah, let's keep an eye watch on that. This seems like this is where we're heading at this moment in time. And we drew, I think, this was like a bullish flag. Yeah, since we are going to the upside of making new highs, we had a bullish flag. So this will go either two ways. It will continue. It did break the flag to the downside. So according to textbook knowledge, that would mean that this is just a slight pullback, and then our stop loss would be all the way up here, and then Bitcoin will drop all the way down and then actually come below 96,000. But if it does not, and it actually pushes right above here, this level, if it pushes right above this level and goes above 106,000, then this trade setup is invalidated, and then we'll be most likely moving to the high of this triangle pattern, so, or rather flag. So that's my overall analysis on Bitcoin. Right. So I guess you can come out from hiding now, right? It's like you are really intrigued of what's going on in the markets today. Oh, golf killed the market. Yeah, maybe. Uh-huh.
But somehow we find a way to recover, right?
Yeah,
Somehow.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, every time Trump speaks, it seems to be. Was that not what he was doing last time when he was president, though? I think I remember something like that. Each time, like Trump tweets something or says something, the market
Yeah,
will.
respond.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
this. So I guess we already have our market indicator. It's a person. We don't need the charts anymore. Each time Trump goes and speaks on the stage, you know what to do. Yeah.
Very, oh
So
no. Oh, there's the news right there. So be prepared
yeah.
for that move, that volatility in the market.
Mm-hmm. All right. So any questions? Any other pairs you'd like us to look at?
Any questions, comments? We are happy to take a look at anything that we didn't talk about. just let us know. I think we've like covered most of our pairs, that most of the pairs that people really care about. So now I'm yawning like you.
No.
Goth says, Goth or Goth says, satisfied already. Satisfied already.
What are we or are you satisfied about?
Well, all right. Do we even know your real name, Goth? Can you tell us what your name is? Or is that your name? I don't think it is, though. I just want to know so that the next time you get on, Kenneth. Hi, Kenneth. I promise you I'm going to remember that moving forward. I promise.
It's probably from Atlanta, Georgia.
No, that's Akeem. Akeem is from Atlanta, Georgia. And we haven't seen
Yeah,
our.
probably Golf is also from Atlanta, Georgia.
I don't know, God, where are you from? Now we have to ask him because we can't make assumptions. I'm pretty sure he told us. You told us where you're from. I'm over here talking
Okay.
about you like you're not watching me right now. I'm talking about you like you're not in the room, you know?
Mm,
But no, I
yeah, I
think
kind of do remember it told us. We've just
I don't
forgotten.
I don't I don't want to confuse him with another trader. So see, he hasn't. You have not told us where you're from. I don't know
Oh,
if so. There you
okay.
go. Well, maybe next time, Kenneth. Kenneth, maybe next time you can tell us where you're from. If not today, next time, definitely. All right. Well, we will be back on Sunday. We will be in February. What? So we'll be back. We'll take a look at what's going on, and but other than that, have a wonderful remainder of your trading week. And I've got nothing else. You've got anything, my friend?
No, I do not have anything.
Okay. All righty. Well, we will see you guys on Sunday.